Now, in the East, for instance, from India and some other parts of the East, there is this thing that if you be with a teacher, and if he's a teacher, I'm not talking about myself, if you be with a genuine teacher, even if you don't speak, and if there are no words exchanged, it's possible to get something if your minds are in close contact, not only physical. It's usually misinterpreted as physical, but it's actually the minds. Okay? Of course, it's true that when there is a physical entity, then it's easier for the mind to engage. I understand that. But one should understand that it is not the physical thing. But mind can, your frequency of your mind, and if the frequency of my mind, if the frequencies of both minds are going in the same level, the wavelengths are same, then it's possible that without uttering a single word, something might pass. It's not so much physical. I'm completely against this idea that you should wash your guru's feet and drink it and all this. I think it's rubbish. What if he has a skin disease? So it's nonsense. So I think the idea is to keep your mind in rapport with the teacher. This sometimes happens when you're together. I agree with you. However, what one should remember is that it is the mind that is more important than the body. So, seva has two aspects. One is if you have a pain in the leg, somebody might massage you. Okay. But when they're massaging you, they're thinking of something else, so it may not work. But if they, while massaging, say, oh, I hope something happens to my mind, then it can help. I've had this experience in a different way with my teacher, Maheshwarnath Babaji. While wandering with him here and there, I found sometimes we were talking about, I don't know, he was an expert in many subjects. So we were talking about tea, for example. Tea, chai. And one day we had a nice discussion on the different kinds of tea and where it comes from. And I was so fascinated by it that I was completely absorbed in it. After 10 minutes, I said, hey, Babaji, I got what you were saying yesterday. He said, I was talking about tea. I said, yeah, I know. Because there was something he said which I couldn't grasp exactly. But when he was talking about this, and I was not trying hard to grasp it, it sort of it grew out of it. I don't know how to say this. So this is there, of course. But the danger is, I think when a person's mind is settled down and he or she has a lot of energy inside, usually soothing energy, not wild energy, but soothing energy. Since the world is always looking for something soothing, because we're caught up in this tumultuous existence, there's a possibility that it may attract people. Not even the words. Not even the words. And the danger is then to make that person's, physical presence, more important than what he or she is trying to say. There is that danger. We have to be careful about this. So, how do I maintain a balance in the midst of this? I have to know that this is just because somebody is attached to the physical system and not looking at the realities. So I have to, it's a walking on the razor's edge. You know what I mean. So, you're right, a lot of more people have come. And on the one hand, there is this traditional thing of serving the teacher, being around. But I think more important is to listen to what one is saying and try to figure out what is this guy trying to say. Well, I don't want to dishonor or dissuade people when they really want to serve you. I always keep reminding them that this is not so important. The most important thing is to listen to what I'm trying to say and try to figure it out for yourself. If you need help, I'm there. Very often the easier thing becomes more popular and the difficult thing becomes less popular. This is the problem.